If you've ever grabbed a banana, whether for breakfast, after a workout, or as a quick snack on the go, you probably think of it as just a tasty, healthy fruit. It's sweet, soft, convenient, and full of nutrients. But here's a surprising fact: every banana you've ever eaten contains a tiny amount of radiation. Yes, bananas are naturally radioactive. Today, we're diving into why that happens, where the radioactivity comes from, and why it's nothing to fear, right here on the History of Things. So first, what does it even mean for something to be radioactive? Simply put, some atoms in the universe have slightly unstable nuclei. As they try to become more stable, they release extremely small amounts of energy or particles. That's radioactivity. But here's the thing: everything around us is slightly radioactive. The ground beneath our feet, the air we breathe, even our own bodies contain tiny traces of naturally occurring radioactive elements. It's called background radiation, and it's completely normal. Now bananas just happen to contain a bit more radiation than most foods. Why? Because they're packed with potassium, a mineral that keeps our muscles working, our heart beating, and our nerves functioning properly. And within that potassium is a tiny fraction of a special isotope called potassium-40, or K40, which is naturally radioactive. To put this into perspective, a single banana gives you only about 0.1 microsieverts of radiation, such a tiny amount that it barely registers on scientific instruments. You get more radiation simply from stepping outside, taking a flight, or living in a high-altitude city. So eating a banana doesn't add anything dangerous, just a drop in the ocean of everyday radiation. This fun fact became so popular that scientists even invented a playful measurement called the banana equivalent dose. It's not a formal scientific term, just a humorous way to explain small radiation exposures. Instead of saying, that's 0.2 microsieverts, a scientist might say, that's like eating 2 bananas. Suddenly radiation sounds way less scary. So why do bananas have so much potassium? Because potassium is essential for plants too. Banana plants pull it from the soil to support growth, water balance, and fruit development. The bigger and sweeter the banana, the more potassium it contains. And bananas aren't alone. Potatoes, avocados, beans, and nuts are also slightly radioactive. Bananas are just the most famous example. There's even a rumor that bananas can set off radiation alarms at airports and shipping ports. Believe it or not, that's partially true. One banana won't trigger anything, but a huge shipment of bananas might register on extremely sensitive detectors. Not dangerous, just the machines doing their job. So, should you worry about the radiation in bananas? Absolutely not. You have to eat millions of bananas in a single sitting for the radiation to harm you, and your stomach would quit long before the radiation ever could. If anything, too much potassium is the real concern, but trust me, nobody can physically eat enough bananas that quickly. Interestingly, potassium-40 isn't just fun trivia, it's helped scientists study the Earth itself. By measuring this isotope in rocks, geologists can estimate their age and better understand our planet's history. Who knew bananas had a link to deep time? So the next time you hear the word radiation and feel nervous, remember, your favorite fruit has been radioactive your whole life. Nutritious, delicious, and scientifically fascinating, bananas show us that even everyday foods have amazing stories behind them. Thanks for watching the History of Things. If you enjoyed this journey into the surprising science of the everyday world, be sure to like, subscribe, and stick around for more curious discoveries. Science is everywhere, even in a banana sitting on your kitchen counter.